Hi, this is Alice, and we are on the 7th video in our series on board best practices. Admit it, how many board members love looking at the finances? But as you've been hearing, it is critical to keeping the organization financially stable. So what can we review to stay abreast of finances, and how often? Well, there are many documents that can be used to assist understanding the organization's financial health, so let's examine some of the common ones. Every board member is charged with approving the annual budget, the audit, as well as the IRS Form 990. But in addition to those core responsibilities, we often see these key documents for review by the board as well. On the far left, first, we have a narrative, which is important for actually describing the financial situation of the organization. This is meant to be a summary, so keeping it to one page is fine. Next on our list, as just mentioned, is the budget. Budgets serve as a guide or roadmap for the upcoming year. You will approve the budget before the beginning of the fiscal year. We then can compare our budget to actual results to monitor performance against the budget throughout the year. And then finally, boards should review the current month-end balance sheet. This document contains a lot of useful information regarding capital structure, including detail about assets and liquidity, and liabilities and net worth. All of the reports on the left should be reviewed every time the board meets. On the right, we have other documents that are useful for real-time monitoring or decision-making. For instance, I'll highlight two. Cash flow projections are used to monitor cash on a monthly or weekly basis throughout the year. This is especially important for organizations that are cash constrained. Also, a dashboard can help track the key financial and program metrics, like the outcomes of different programs, activities, or services, alongside financial information like liquidity and reserves. Staff working with the board need to ensure that the reports are right for the audience. Some board members are not experts on finance. Making these documents and their information digestible is key. Consistency of the reports also allows your board members to track and compare financial information over time in a consistent way. Now, in a crisis, having too much information can be overwhelming and cumbersome, if not confusing. So I would suggest at the very least identifying 1 to 2 financial indicators to monitor closely. And depending on the situation, they may be different from what you typically monitor. A liquidity measure would be top on my list. Also, depending on the situation, you may ask for a short-term cash flow projection and/or a high-level scenario plan. Lastly, establishing the frequency of check-ins is also important as well. That's it for this video. Next up, bonus tips.